Alright guys, so this month's monthly match at Whiteford, I started this on hole 9. My buddies were on like hole 10. I catch up to them, I think at hole 13-ish, and they finish out the round with me, but first throw out of the car. Threw that very well. Also, I'm wearing one of my company shirts. We got off the job site early, so I had decided to wear it while I played. And I thought I made that. I was really hoping to make that. That would have set my round off great, but even par. Hole 10. So close to what I wanted. Be left of that tree, and that's a line. That's the intended line. So, only have really a forehand pitch. I mean, I do have a backhand, but you see those trees, forehand, I can take it wide. I just kind of set it next to the basket. Make the putt. Sorry guys if you hear me yawning. So, even par still. Hole 11. I'm going to birdie this. I love this hole. And I hit my line. I was just a little bit low. And I almost drained the putt anyway. That's one I expect to birdie every time. But didn't. Even par still. So, I'm not mad at even par. I'd like to be a few under right now, but not mad at even par. Next hole. Hole 12. This is such a hard shot, but this month I lace it perfectly. If you guys see, yeah, I'm inside the circle. I'm probably 28 feet out. Hit the cage. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I've been doing that a lot recently. I did that in a tournament. My second round. I hit like every cage. So, whoop. First bad kick. So I just try to throw it out there. Give me a chance for 4. Hit another tree. And this I actually threw farther than I thought. I thought it's exactly where I wanted to be, but I ended up being a little far. And with me doinking that day, I wasn't comfortable with that putt. Again, same thing. So as I run up and have a little bit of fun, put it in the basket. Sorry guys, you guys are gonna hear me yawn probably this whole video. Hole 13. Threw that perfectly. That's exactly what I want to throw, how I want to throw it. And I dunk it again. It's a doink fest. Shout out to my buddy Jeff. That's who I was playing with that day. Little video bomb of Jeff. That's me talking about how I can't believe how close I am to making these putts. Next hole. That was a weird edit. I don't know why I edited it that way, but put me out in the fairway. This hole, I have to figure out what to do. I almost go OB every time I play it. And I go OB again. And I do not like that hole. This is the bane of my existence hole on this whole course. I make the putt at least. Super happy about that. Little frustration throw. I tried to rip that as hard as I could. I'm off to the side here, guys. But, yep, there I am. A little bit of a misstep. End up stopping. So, I throw another one. I put it pretty much exactly where I want to be. So, finally a birdie. That's a par 4. Really happy about that. Next hole. I don't know what I did there. I must have thrown it nose up because I wanted it to flip over more towards that tree. Left me with a little longer look in than I want. But I take the forehand and I just kind of saw that off. Kind of look at it going, what did I do there? I don't know. But from watching the video, it looks like I sawed it off. So, gave me this putt. I wanted to be pretty much down this hill, just close to the basket. Still gave it a run. That was cool. So, I ended up making that putt. I didn't realize I cut that out. Sorry, guys. Hole 18. So really, I'm 3 over. For those of you who are keeping track. Yep. Went past it. I've parked at this hole the last few months. Obviously didn't park at that time. But I ended up parring it. So, parking it and getting a birdie and parring it. On to hole 1. My buddies have left. It is now me trying to finish my round. And I crushed that. But it put me right here. Honestly, I was just trying to get up into the stones to give myself just an easy 3. This is a par 3. So that was my thought. Give myself a 3. And gave myself a chance for sure. Not happy with that. But I make that putt, so I guess that's okay. Hole 2. 4 over now. And, I didn't edit that right, but you guys could have seen it. It took me 45 minutes to find this disc, and it was just off the fairway. But that was my throw. I had to edit that weird because you couldn't see where I was at, no matter where I put it. And you couldn't see the shot out. But that's where I landed. So I threw from there. And I wasn't mad at this. I misjudged it, I guess, a little bit, but I wasn't super mad. And I've lost track already. I believe this was a 5. Yeah, it was a 5. So 6 over now. And it was on this hole I realized I have to par everything out if I want to hit 60. Or at least that's what I thought. In my head, I was like, I need to par everything. And you guys couldn't see it because the tree was in the way, but it's right by the basket. So, there it is. Yay! I'm happy. Again here, thinking par. And I don't know what I did there. I will tell you, it took me 45 minutes to find this disc as well. And then when I did find it, I threw this shot and then left it. And that's me almost falling over my bag, as I was so trying to figure out where my shot was. But yeah, I literally walk off without my disc, so I had to go get it again. I did find it, but... And this, I just threw way up in the air on hyzer. Put me in here. My whole thought here was try to get it close. And I pretty much did. You guys will see. But what is this, 5 again? So another bogey, so 7 over. Yeah, that would be a 5. So, next hole, I'm like, alright, I need to birdie some of these. Because 7 over, in my head at this point, was 60. Come to find out, it was actually 4 over that was 60. But it is what it is at the time. And I just barely miss it. And I'm pretty sure right about here is when I realized 60's probably out of my reach. 7 over. Just realized that like 4 over is 60. So unless I'm birdieing out, there's almost no way I am hitting 60. I gave myself a chance on that last hole. Gave myself a chance on this hole. Let's see if I hit it. Nope. Same story of all day. Yep. And that's me realizing I think my want for 60 has gone out on the wayside. But for this shot, I gotta find a better landing spot. I've been in this landing spot for like the last few months, and it's not a bad landing spot, but if I'm any farther left, it's a crappy landing spot. You trying to figure out my throw? Okay. Yep. Not great. I mean, not bad. It's not OB. There's a putt, and I know I need this. And this putt right here was for 60 exactly. Yeah. Once I put that score in, I did realize that was for 60 exactly. So this hole, whatever I got on this hole was as close as I got to 60. And I crushed that as hard as I could. I found the opening I generally look for. It's kind of hard to hit now. And this was a shot I threw in here for fun because I just was frustrated that I was 3 off, or I was, whatever I shot on here is what I was going to be off on 60. I was hoping to 3 this, so I threw with the felon as hard as I could. Yep. And I liked it. This was very nice to be. This was the last putt. This was for 63, so 3 off of my goal. And I did it. And I did make an outro, so enjoy the outro of me that day. Alrighty, 63. Sorry, I'm checking myself for ticks. I was in Tick City a lot today. So, takeaways. Hole 15, I think it is. Yeah, 15. I gotta figure out that second shot. Hole 1, I don't know how to make a 3 there. I guess I threw the perfect drive and just let the hill, I guess, mess with me. Hole 2, spent 45 minutes looking for a disc. That was right there. It was just under the brush. But I got to figure that out. I can't be taking 5s at this course unless it's a par 4. That other, hole 4, I took 45 minutes or so looking for a disc. Yeah, just I got to play clean. And I got to take advantage of birdies. And I didn't do that. So, 7 over kind of was my goal today, but I thought that was because I was 60. So, it wasn't till hole 4 when I realized I only had 14 strokes and like 5 holes to play, or 4 holes to play. I figured out, oh no, this is a lot closer than I want it to be. So, it is what it is. I played my best. Not mad at how I played. Mad at some of the shots I threw, but really, really trying to take what Robbie C talks about playing for par, and understanding where you want to play for par and doing that. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully next time I shoot a little better. Alright guys, peace.